looking for these everywhere, and these were given to me by Paddy the carpenter, and these are actually samples of the oak that we're going to be using in the cottage. So I've ordered a full set of panelling to go around the whole set of the walls of the cottage, of the kitchen, also floorboards for upstairs, and it's all going to be made from grade A French locally sourced oak. And you can see how thick the boards are. That is going to be pretty much how thick the floorboards are, maybe sort of this thickness. So you can see it's like really good quality. And that's going to be basically every single thing that I have made for the cottage by the carpenter is going to be made from this top quality oak. So this, like, you know, like if you look at the panelling upstairs in the chateau, it's been there 120 years. It's solid oak. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, it stands the test of time. So I think I could have used pine and painted it. But this is going to last forever. And also, while we're in the basement, I need to find some parts for the Arga. There's a couple of bits that go on the back of the ash pit door, like heat shields, and I can't find them anywhere. They've gone missing. So let's go and rummage through some boxes and see if we can find the bits that are missing. Actually, this is quite interesting. These are the old oven tunnels. They actually go between the front enamelled plate and the cast iron ovens. I've ordered 2 brand new ones of these because these are, although there's nothing wrong with them, they could be sanded back and polished up. I think, I mean, these ones are made of aluminium, I think, and so the ones that I've ordered are made from stainless steel, so they're going to be much stronger and easier to clean. So where would the parts be? That's chandelier crystals. Actually, these are quite nice. These copper lamps, see, obviously in the cottage I'm going to need lighting, and I don't want any ceiling lights because there's lovely oak beams and stuff, but we do have 5 of these which are made from copper, and they're wall lights. I don't know if they're a bit big. See, I don't know if Billy's earmarked these for the basement kitchen of the chateau. If he has, I'm going to have to find other ones, but these would be gorgeous in the cottage on the walls. Copper, with you can get the big vintage looking LED bulbs now, like the big round ones, so maybe those, maybe they're a bit big actually. There is also some of these over here, these brass wall lights. I mean, if we've got 3 of them, they would have had like a glass thing that goes in there. They'll need rewiring, but there's some brass lamps. These are all recycled from the days when my dad used to work for a company, and they would strip out old pubs, you know, when they turn them into like new gastro pubs. He would go in with his team and they would gut these old pubs so they could be renovated. And most of this stuff ended up in a skip. But he used to, being, you know, like an old magpie like he is, he used to pull everything out and salvage it. So we've got some interesting stuff lying about. But I need to find these Arga heat shields. I've spoke to the guy that's supplying all the Arga parts. He said they haven't made these parts for 30 years. So it's near on impossible to find replacements. What's in here? Oh. A towel rail bracket for an Arga there. Oh, also I was looking for that. That's flue pipe. May need that. I've ordered a new one, but this is cast iron. This, I think, it's quite large flue though. Unfortunately, I wanted 100mm, and I think that's a bit bigger. That's 125. Tin of Arga nuts and bolts. They might come in handy. So they've gone missing, which means we're going to have to fabricate brand new ones, which is a shame. But there's nothing we can't do. Actually, talking of things that have gone missing, that brings me on to today's video sponsor. And today's video sponsor is June's Journey, once again. I mean, you guys know by now that I love June's Journey. It's a game that I play all the time. And they've reached out to me and offered to sponsor this video to tell you about something quite special that's going on with them at the moment.
World-famous detective June Parker has gone missing, and a mysterious figure claims to know her whereabouts. Climb aboard the Orchid Express to solve the mystery. Join a worldwide search, gather clues from across social media, and use your detective skills to win awesome prizes. Join the search for June Parker. Register now at railwayriddles.com.
So June's Journey is organising a very, very special event for its 3rd year anniversary, and it's all based around the fact that June Parker has gone missing. So it's a complete mystery. Nobody knows where she is. There is a new character in the game, a mystery man. Nobody quite knows who he is, but he has some clues as to where June is. So there's quite a lot going on at the moment for this special contest. If you head over to www.railwayriddles.com and solve as many of the riddles as possible, you could be in with a chance of winning a $15,000 luxury travel gift card. And also, they're giving away loads of other prestigious rewards. The contest runs until the 4th of October, so it's all happening right now. So head over if you don't want to miss out. And also, if you're not into riddles, head over to June's Journey, because there's loads of daily bonus prizes going on there at the moment. And also, there's an exclusive time-limited decoration on the game right now, and if you don't want to miss out on that, that is available until the 5th of October. So definitely go and check it out if you love June's Journey, because I love them. I play that game all the time, and my mum's also obsessed with it, so it's a bit of a family thing at the moment. Even my friend Stephanie, I introduced her to it and she got obsessed with it. So yeah, it's definitely a good game. So I'd just like to say big special thank you for June's Journey for sponsoring this video, because it's going to be helping towards the renovation of the cottage. And speaking of renovation of the cottage, there's some work going on in there right now. So if we head over, we'll go and see what my dad and Sean are up to. Well, some really, really great news as far as the Arga cooker is concerned. I have just ordered all of the parts from England to have this thing restored and put back into use. The budget that I had estimated of, you know, like a 1,000 to 1,500, nowhere near. Actually, what it cost was 2,500. The reason why it was so expensive is because what I did was, instead of actually just, you know, tarting up the bits that I had and, you know, kind of just making do, I actually ordered brand new everything. So the only parts that are going to be original is the cast iron parts, the internal parts, the fronts. It's got brand new top, it's got all brand new door liners, it's got brand new handles, hinges, screws, nuts and bolts, everything. New towel rail brackets, smoke box, the whole lot. I ordered it all brand new, reconditioned and restored. So that's actually being packed up in England onto a pallet as we speak. By a wonderful guy called Barry at Arga Fix Spares. And all of that stuff is going to be put on a pallet and shipped over with a courier very soon. So I'm not exactly sure what time frame we're going to be dealing with, but it could be here in a few weeks. Also, the carpenter is, as we speak, making the new floorboards for upstairs. He's also making all of the wood paneling that's going to go around the entire of this room. Also, at the weekend, we're having a guy come in and he's going to be shot blasting all of the beams, he's going to be shot blasting the stairs, he's going to be shot blasting all of the cast iron parts for the inside of the Arga, and he's also going to be shot blasting the A-frames in the roof upstairs. So all of these old tatty oak beams that look black at the minute, they're going to look like brand new. And it's all happening really fast. So, you know, obviously it's been a bit of a build-up. You know, there's been a few little bits of jobs done here and there, you know. We put the floor in, we painted the door, you know, we've ripped out upstairs, but nothing's really been happening. But it's all being planned behind the scenes. So I've been having to get everything ready and coordinate it so that it all happens together. So our deadline of cooking a Christmas turkey in that Arga on Christmas Day, I think we're going to do it. I might not actually be able to sleep in the bedroom upstairs, you know, it might still need some decorating and stuff done, but there will be a kitchen in here on Christmas Day, and we'll be hopefully we can do a few Christmas cookery videos, which would be nice, on the old Arga cooker. And I promised my dad and Sean the builder that the first meal cooked on the Arga will be an English breakfast and for them. So I'm really excited because that thing could be installed within the next 6 weeks. So keep watching and you'll see the progress happening quite fast. So really pleased.
We're putting the new this new corner up to take the new flue for the Arga, and it's going to marry up right up through to the top to connect with the chimney that's standing up there on its own, and we left a void in the middle for the flue to go up.
Let's have a look at the wall.
And what it's going to do is take the weight of that beam as well.
Oh, so you're building the wall up underneath that beam? Because it's only tied in with a little iron peg or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and then there's a space inside for the flue pipe to go up.
That's right.
Up to the chimney there.
Those marvellous blocks really are good.
Top.
Yes, going to go right up through that, right up through there, and it goes straight up through the bedroom, up to and meets the chimney breast, chimney stack, and then we'll tie it into the chimney stack, so that makes everything. It's safe enough as it is, but that will make it doubly safe.
Yeah. Well, you only just need to leave enough gap for me to get 100mm flue pipe through.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we can do that. We can leave the front open, so you can get your flue in.
Yeah, I'll use a flexible one that can go up any angle then, can't it? Seeing as we've got a carpenter doing a lot of woodwork for the cottage, there's something that we were given not long ago, something really special that is quite something that these documents still exist, and it's all regarding the actual carpentry and woodwork for the chateau, the interiors of the chateau. And this building was actually, it was demolished around the turn of the century and rebuilt much bigger and much grander than it used to be, because there was a chateau here before. Obviously, when you're building a chateau, if you want oak doors and wood panelling everywhere and parquet floors, you're going to need a company to build those. And that company is going to draw up plans. And we so happen to have the plans for this chateau. So I'm going to go and hunt for the documents, and we're going to have a little look, because I haven't actually seen them properly yet myself. I know that they exist. I've seen them briefly, but it'd be nice to actually sit and go through them. So I'm going to go and get those, and I'll be back in a moment. So I have them. These are all of the plans for the chateau interior. Well, actually, these are the plans for the west wing of the chateau. We don't actually have the plans for the east wing, because we think that was done by a different company. The company that actually did all the interiors and woodwork for this chateau was actually a local company from Laval, which is probably about 30 minutes drive from here. And that company, although they don't make woodwork anymore, the great-grandson of the man who owned the company years ago is still alive, and he still owns the original workshop. So we actually got to visit the workshop where all of the interiors were built, and they still have the over 100-year-old machines for working the wood and stuff, and they used to be driven by steam, like a steam and a belt system. So we actually, luckily, we managed to go and have a look around before he actually closed the workshop for good, because all of the machines are unusable these days, because they're they don't comply to modern health and safety things, and they're actually quite dangerous. So they can't use the workshop anymore, and they can't train anyone up to use the machines. So he's closed it now, but he gave us these plans, so because they still had them in his archive. So we're going to have a look at them now and see if we can match up any of these plans to the rooms that are here now. Right, Gwen, I wondered if I could get a bit of your help to translate some of these things, because we're trying to work out what the what this list of prices. This is Serie de Prix, which is like a list of prices, isn't it, for the
woodwork.
The woodwork, 1904.
Yeah, for the restoration of the chateau.
But I'm not sure what the things are. But basically, it says the causes de chêne, which means that of oak.
Yeah.
Something of oak. No, but there's a lot of these causes or whatever they're called.
Yeah, they're either for windows. They could be for doors.
Oh, ports. So that, we know that says doors.
These will be the doors, yes.
I'm not sure. This is basically just a list of prices.
Volet. Oh.
Blinds.
No, shutters. They used to be wooden shutters.
Really?
Yeah. Well, at least they were quote for wooden shutters, but then I don't know, maybe they were quoted and decided not to go for them.
Maybe.
But these are indoor wooden shutters.
Well, I know that there were some on the upstairs bedroom windows, because I found a pair of original oak shutters that were from my bedroom windows, which are on the top floor. They were actually in the attic being used as floorboards.
And they're chestnut.
Are they chestnut?
Yeah.
Oh, so the ones in my room are oak. So the ones this side, maybe because this is for this side of the building, so maybe the ones this side of the building, they had chestnut shutters.
Maybe they didn't even go for them, because there's no sign of them ever being there.
No, and why would they take them off?
Yeah.
You know, they'd leave the panelling, the doors, the windows, the original, but they would take the shutters off. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
What else have they got in here?
Oh.
Are these like old words, things that you wouldn't say anymore?
No, they're not old. They're just technical for woodwork, like wood and...
Yeah.
Let me look up, because I've heard chambranles before. So the chambranles are the frames for either the windows, doors, or even fireplace.
Oh,
just
right.
like the wooden square in which you're going to put them afterwards.
Oh, okay. So like the door reveals or whatever, the window reveals.
And these, the plants, they are the, how do you call them again? These.
Oh, the skirting boards.
Yeah, skirting board. You've got prices for skirting boards as well.
This is basically like the list of prices I've got for the gardener's cottage.
Yeah.
Like Paddy gave me lists of everything by the metre and per square metre.
Equivalent. Now that's funny. These are like the T&Cs basically.
Terms and conditions.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're the conditions of execution and how they measure.
So these are actually drawings, plans for the woodwork of the rooms. So if you can see, this one here is actually for the bedroom above here, isn't it? This is the bridal suite.
Yes.
Because you've got the two doors, look, either side.
And a mirror.
That's the mirror there.
And this would have been fabric.
So this is the one that's for this room.
Yes.
It's the same design, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the same design, but it's this one's
more,
fancier.
Yeah.
This one's just a more simplified version. And also, this is the parquet floor for this room, which you can't really see at the moment because it's covered in a huge rug, but
this is here.
Fireplace is here. Look, pavé on
And it says
marble.
to check on site for the measurements, so I reckon it was there already, if they had to double check the measurements.
Yeah, so they that was already there then. And they've got like pavé on marble.
Yeah.
Like marble, tiled marble.
Yeah.
Tiled marble.
Yeah. What is this? Chaleur. Like a heat. There was a heat.
I think it's actually still here because this corner, look, can you see it's sunk?
Yeah.
It's like been put back in. That's not the original. That's not the original parquet. That corner bit. And they used to have years ago. They used to have like a heating system that would blow hot air around the chateau, and you'd have ducts in the floors that would go into different rooms. So obviously there was some sort of air heater in the basement that would blow hot air in here. And what's this one?
I'm sure for this room there was 2 options.
Maybe it's that. What's that? Oh no, that is...
Chambre. No, that's my bedroom, I think.
Chambre deuxième étage.
Oh, deuxième étage. So it's where Livia or Sadie is.
That must be because it's got the cutout. Look.
Yeah.
It's the same as Ernest's bedroom.
Yes.
Exactly the same.
Yeah.
Just another floor above. They've made the two rooms exactly the same. This is actually an architect plan for the windows.
Yeah.
So if you can
December 1908. So I think
Oh, so this is the front.
yeah, it's going to be basically this one that comes.
It's the middle. It's
Yeah.
the library. This is the library.
Ah, okay.
And this is the kitchen. And look, it says,
Oh, yes,
and it says,
yes,
it
yes.
says terrace.
Oh yeah, because they were And look, the doors.
Yeah, there were doors. That's a window now. So somebody's actually blocked up the bottom
Yeah.
part and put a concrete lintel in, and they've turned that into.
We've always said they would make lovely terraces.
Well, it was a terrace, but were there railings? There must have been. There must have been railings or something. Yeah, so this is that's the basement windows,
Yes.
isn't it, to the kitchen. This is the front. That's the laundry room, 2 windows, isn't
Yeah.
it? That's interesting, isn't it?
Very.
And that's the roof there. And the back ones are not as fancy as the front ones.
No.
Oh, wow. That is really pretty.
Pavilion West.
Pavilion
So this,
West.
well, obviously it's this side.
This is...
Lucarne, so it's going to be one of the very top ones.
This must be my bedroom window.
Probably.
I think this is my front bedroom window. I can recognise the window,
Yeah.
so I took it off and repaired it. And they aren't as fancy as this on the side. So this is
Yeah.
definitely facing the front here. Must be.
Yeah.
This
It
is
doesn't
west, isn't
say.
it? Oh no, Pavilion West.
It's this tower, but it doesn't say which, like how it faces.
Elevation, exterior,
Yeah.
doesn't say. Well, this one I find quite interesting because this, you can see here, this is actually the top floor of this tower.
Oh yes. Chambre de bonne.
There's the staircase.
Chambre de bonne, lingerie.
So my bedroom was the laundry.
Yeah.
Lingerie?
Where they would keep the sheets and everything.
And look, we've got voie, chimney, I've got a feeling this was one of those, if this is there, got a big table where they were doing the laundry, or probably they were doing ironing up there.
Yeah.
And in my bedroom, there's a little fireplace with a tiled floor area, but there's no actual fireplace. There would have been,
Yeah.
I think there would have been one of those old coal burning little stoves that have brackets on them that you can put irons on. Like round in a circle, so that they would always be hot, and so you could take one and use it and then put it back and get the next one.
How convenient it was that the laundry room was on the same floor as the servants' bedrooms.
Well, definitely. Look, this is
so they wouldn't have to be seen to go and do
Chambre
the laundry.
what?
Chambre de bonne, chambre de bonne, chambre de bonne.
So there was probably rooms up here for 3 maids.
Yeah.
So they probably, if there were male servants in here, they would have probably kept them in the other tower.
Yes.
Because they used to keep them separate years ago. So this was for the ladies,
Yeah.
next to where they did the ironing. Well, there you go.
How advanced.
That's the old days for you. But it's a bedroom now, and there's definitely no laundry and ironing going on up there now.
No.
Let's have a look at one last one. This is a door, and then this is the actual pieces of wood that are joined together.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, so they could actually put the wood on there, and that was to scale.
Porte de la laverie. Laverie et garde. I reckon. I'm not sure. It would have been a door here, but I think it's been slightly altered everything over there, so I'm not sure which one exactly.
This is this door. Is that door there?
You sure?
It's that door.
Because it.
Oh no, it's not that door.
No. It's maybe the kitchen door.
Oh, what's the
Because
lavery
maybe the kitchen
and
used
guard-
to be where they kept the food.
No, this is in the basement.
Oh,
this is the basement
yes.
kitchen into the back room there.
Yes.
We've still got this door.
Yes.
We took it off because it was getting damp. So that was the
Yes, that's where they kept the food.
the lavery
and there's a
and the-
huge sink. Yes.
Yeah, so that's what that room was. This is really interesting because you can actually find out stuff about this place. Think rooms that you didn't know what they were used for.
I'm sure.
And what is this? This looks like a door with glass in it. Ah, look, that's to the chestnut, échelle de...
Grandeur nature.
Look, these are in the basement, either side of the boiler room.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes.
So what does it say they were for? Does it say what they're for?
It doesn't say.
We know one was a candle room and we know one was
Yeah.
a boot room for
Yeah.
polishing and storing boots for the chateau. The other one was where the candles and oil lamps were kept. This is the back of this tower. Look, you've got the basement door, first floor
Yeah.
door,
Oh,
second
yes.
floor, third floor, and then there'll obviously be one more above in the attic.
Yeah.
Facade south,
Yeah.
sous-sol basement, yeah.
Oh, that is a real like a real size for the bridal suite.
Oh, it is.
Something
This
in
is the
there.
mirror.
It's a door.
It's a door.
It's a real size door.
Oh, so actual scale drawings.
Yeah.
This is the mirror? This is the mirror in
yeah.
there, yeah. The mirror frame, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe a door frame. What's this? I recognise that. This
Same
is,
bedroom.
I recognise it because I painted it. And then anything here, what's this? We'll just a quick look in here quickly. What is this one? It's all just scale drawings again of different
Yeah.
rooms. Yeah, that is for, no idea what, that is to the servant staircase, the door, look, with the
Yes.
glass. It's all here, everything, plans for everything. So this is actually really, really valuable because if this building ever had to be reconstructed for any reason, and these still existed.
Actually, I'm sure that in this somewhere there is a plan, you know, in the basement kitchen that we want to redo. I'm sure there's a plan for the old cupboard that used to be on the corner.
I think there is, yeah,
I
it
remember
is here.
seeing it. So if we ever wanted to have it, when we renovate the basement kitchen, we could probably have the cupboard made exactly how it was.
Yeah, look, this is plans for the servant staircase.
Yeah.
So there's plans for everything. Because the thing is, there's a lot of things in this chateau that have actually been removed over the years. You know, in the last 120 years or whatever it is since it was rebuilt. You know, things have been stripped out, like the old elevator shaft that was taken out, so the doors are not there anymore. Things in the basement have been stripped out. You know, things that have rotted away and had to have just been taken out. We've got the plans for them, so it can actually be put back exactly as the architects intended. That is your bedroom.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's going to be this salle à manger. It's here.
Oh, it's here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of these?
Yeah.
So let's have a look very carefully. We'll take this one out. So as you can see, that is one of those. So there's an actual drawing for it. Yeah, look, that is actually the whole plan for there, to scale for that corner. Gwen, look.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly as it is. Well, this one's a bit wonky now, but it's all there. Oh, architrave. Is that what you call it? I think something like that's the name for it.
Regardez l'ancien jambe de cheminée.
There you go. Somebody drew that years ago with pencil and paper, and it was created like in real life from wood. So it all starts with a drawing and a design. This is so interesting. It's so amazing that this is still in existence. You know, because something like this in the 120 years, 110 years could just be put somewhere or get water damaged or just get lost to history, but still exists, and it's important that we keep it safe.
Definitely.
Let's put these all back in here then. I don't know if some of these might be quite nice framed actually.
Yeah, but what I think we should do is do copies of them and maybe frame the copies.
Yeah.
And keep these somewhere really like where the light doesn't go on them or
Somewhere
where
dry
they're not
and
exposed.
dark. Yeah. Because somebody might need these in another 100
And
years.
they survived for so long, it would be a shame to ruin them because
Exactly.
there's too much light on them or something.
I'll put that back in there. Close that very carefully. That's the first time they've been seen in public for a long time, so That's an exclusive for you.
Yeah.
Right, I'll let you go and pick up Ernest from
Yes.
nursery then. Well, thanks for doing some translation for me.
No problem. It's always interesting to see them.
Yeah.
We've seen them a few times, but every time we get them out, you see some things that you hadn't noticed
Exactly,
before.
yeah. Yeah, I didn't realise that my bedroom was a laundry room, so.
So.